Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel Foolsjourn. I am doing your November 2025 reading, and so I'm so excited you're here. Today is the first day of November, so can't wait to see what the month brings. I am laying out your Celtic cross so we can see what the month and the universe has in store for you. I believe it gives the best overall reading, a nice in-depth reading. So let's see what the stars have in store for you. All right, I've laid that down. I'm going to pull an angel number for you. So your angel number is 300 for the month of November, and it says divine connection. The mind, body, and spirit unite. The mind, body, and spirit unite. The number 300. So remember that. It's a great energy for you. And let's begin here. We have got the Magician in your current energy, and the Magician is saying that you've got the ability to transform your ideas into goals. You've got all the skill sets you need. You got the air, water, fire, and earth, all of those tools in your toolbox to manifest whatever you need in your life right now. The key is to use it wisely and to wield those powers wisely, because you've got everything you need to be successful, whether it's in a relationship, a business, a new business venture, career, job, family, friendship. You've got all the resources and you got the skills and that you need to be successful. So great starting energy for you. Your crossing energy is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is, the pages are all about kind of they're idealistic. They are, they go with the flow. They want to learn, that they're the apprentices of the tarot, and the Page of Cups actually represents like infatuation, love, an offer of playfulness and creativity. They're very lighthearted and just kind of a young energy, and they tap into their intuition and creativity. And so I guess being in the crosshairs of that, it's maybe saying that, you're a little overboard. Maybe you're right now feeling a little emotionally immature, or maybe, you're living in childlike fantasies, and maybe that your creativity is just come to a standstill, or you're not tapping into it as you should. So the key here is just to try to really, get those juices flowing, get the creativity flowing, get the emotional side of you, coming back out. Maybe you've just been very secure and very tight and constricted in your emotional balance. So maybe you need to kind of release that and go with the flow a little bit more and get everything just kind of flowing, because you've got the Magician here who's going to need a little bit of that flow to be able to wield all these wonderful skills and resources. So you kind of have to get into that flow mentality. And he connects, he is pointing up to the universe and down to the earth. So he is kind of a I don't know what the exact word is, but conduit in between the heaven and the earth, and be able to wield so much. So you just need to make sure you've got, some passion and creativity flowing to blend in with that energy. And in the root of your spread, that's what's lying beneath, what's underneath the surface. You've got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, that energy is amazing. It's really, the King of Pentacles is a steadfast and true leader. He can build a company from bottom to top and get the top people, the top employees, build the best structure for his company and business. This is a true financial leader. He gives great advice in the financial world, and provides you know, for his company, for his employees, for his family, for in his relationships. This is someone, you know, you want to emulate or become, or this could be someone in your life. The Pentacles are, you know, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So anyway, this is great energy, and great energy to try to embody as well, or want to embody. And in the past, recent past, you have the Judgment card, which is all about spiritual awakening. So maybe you've been through some kind of, you know, spiritual awakening or rebirth. You know, to do that, you kind of have to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive what your past indiscretions, your past sins, and be softer to yourself, and forgive and cleanse yourself, so that you can kind of go up to the next level. You've got to release all that fear and guilt and whatever, because then once you do and you forgive yourself, you can be free again, and then you can come into what you really want to be, and what your calling is, what your true calling is. So this is, you know, the universe saying, rise up and rebirth yourself, and, you know, and heal and ascend to the next level. So that is great, and it seems like that is what's going on here, as long as you know, can get that passion back too. So that's going to be wonderful. And then in your crowning energy, oh my gosh, you've got the Emperor in your crowning energy. I mean, he's the King of Kings. He's, you know, in the top position of power. Whatever the king says goes. No one questions no one questions the emperor, because he's the King of Kings. Whatever he says goes. He's true foundation. People look up and admire and believe in whatever he does or says, and they don't question his leadership at all. And just a solid foundation of power and strength and knowledge and leadership. So amazing energy there. And he's the rule maker. He's not the rule breaker, he's the rule maker. So I mean, wow, that is King Daddy energy to the max. Anyway, I mean, this is all looking pretty freaking amazing. Really, really amazing. And then you've got the King of Cups in your future, near future, which is all about emotional maturity and balance. He is riding on his throne, is riding on a rough ocean, and he's just calm as a cucumber, not letting anything rattle him, and be able to make decisions calmly, wisely, using that intuition and passion, but just not letting the emotions run wild. And he's you know, the King of Cups is one of the kings that's very tolerant and kind and understanding, has amazing people skills, can read people, and you know, and kind of gives that fatherly feel to him, but just tolerant and kind, and full of passion and creativity, and can really they're the entrepreneurs too. You know, they are just well respected in their communities, and just a great energy. So this is saying that you have really worked through your Page of Cups, because you're now in control of your emotions and letting your emotions flow, but not overflow and run wild. So, and you need that when you are trying to be successful in a relationship or an important matter or career or business. You have to keep the passion and creativity, but just not let it go berserk, where you're kind of out of control. And then in your staff, in your attitude about yourself right now, you have the Three of Wands, which is all about making progress and momentum. He is looking out in the great divide and overseeing the, you know, everything in front of him, and it's a card of expansion, and looking forward to the future, and you've already have your goal and your plan already done, and now you've already taken those steps, walked through the door, and you're just moving straight ahead, and you've got momentum and flow. So that's amazing. You're on your way. And then in your environment and how, you know, others see you, and how you fit into the environment, you've got the Star card, which is all about regeneration, being restored spiritually, healing, taking care of yourself spiritually, and having optimism. Get the optimism is back, and the star is shining on you. So that means that you are in the you have attention on you. You're in the spotlight, and you have that hope and optimism renewed. So fabulous. And you've healed from whatever experiences you've had. You know, with the Judgment card, you have healed and forgiven yourself and transformed and found your true calling. So this connects beautifully with that. And then in your hopes and fears, you've got the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is all about balancing inequality and giving and receiving and being able to give to others, you know, because there's nothing better in the world than giving to others. But the key here is to do it when you can. Don't do it when you're not able to, because it just depletes you and it doesn't help anyone else. So make sure it's like the in the plane, and the stewardess or flight attendant goes, you know, if cabin loses pressure, put the mask, oxygen mask on yourself until you are good, and then hand it over to someone, to your fellow passenger. So that is basically what this is saying, is you want to be in that place to give and receive, and you will, but get yourself right and steady before you do that, and then, you know, everything will ebb and flow, and you can be generous and give that charity and aid towards others, and then receive it with gratitude back. So fabulous. And don't fear it, you know, don't fear it. It's going to come. Just do it when you can do it, and it will be wonderful. And then in your possible outcome, you've got the Five of Cups, which is basically, you know, you've been through something, and you can tell here with the Judgment cards, you've been through something, and you've grieved the loss, and you're coming out of it. You've grieved the loss, and you've woken up and realized that you've had 3 cups of you know, experiences and life experiences, failures and successes that have spilled over. So something has happened where there's been a sorrowful event in your life, whether you did it to yourself or someone did it to you, or just an event happened, an unfortunate event. But you're going to work through it, and you're not going to get stuck in that and be stagnant in this energy. You're going to turn your back and see that there are 2 full cups behind you, and a beautiful path over to a bridge, to a wonderful, amazing castle, which is representing that, you know, that right behind you, if you just look around and get out of this lost mentality and woe is me mentality, that wonderful things are ahead of you. Just, you know, they're all around you. So just, you visit your pain and your sorrow, and then leave it by the wayside and move on, because you've got an amazing future ahead. This month is going to be amazing. You're recovering from whatever happened, and you're moving straight ahead, and you've got your goal and your plan, you've got your emotions in check, and creativity flowing, and you've got the tools of the magician of the universe to wield, you know, respectfully and proudly and morally and ethically. You've got these tools to build something fabulous, and you've got the Emperor energy with the King of Kings, who, you know, is respected for everything, and makes the rules and follows the rules, and what he says goes. So whoa. And the King of Pentacles, which is someone who's grounded and stable and financially secure, can build something from the bottom up. So whoa, amazing. And then you've got the 300 as your number for the month, which is, you know, uniting your body, mind, and spirit, so you're fully aligned to deal with anything that the outside world brings you. The number 300, amazing. So enjoy the month of November, and I hope you'll continue to follow and like and subscribe, so we can grow together and enjoy our good, bad, and ugly experiences, and have a great life, and have a wonderful November. And I will see you soon, and slay your month. Bye.